Things you need to know before college. Okay, you're gonna feel like you have no time at first. College is such an adjustment for so many people because for the first time in your life, you have to make your schedule completely on your own. Learning how to manage your time is literally key to survival in college. So take the least amount of trips away from campus as possible. Instead of going out and buying essentials, have them delivered to you. Just go on the app and pick out whatever you need, like Pantene to keep you feeling fresh, and you can get next day delivery. It's honestly the biggest time saver, so let me know if you want more college tips. Signs that you are subconsciously not over them. How weird. What a weird emotion. There are times when you either never got closure or you miss someone you don't talk to anymore, but you don't realize that you miss them. If you do any of these, you are subconsciously not over it. Number 1, if they appear in your dreams all the time. That's a sign that you have something that you left undealt with. You're probably thinking about them so much because you want to reach out. Number 2, if you can't help but check their page every once in a while, you just feel the need to check in and see how they're doing. And number 3 is if you find yourself bringing them up in conversations with people to this day. They just happen to always come up and you always end up talking about them. Let me know what topic I should cover next. These are affordable fall date ideas. I'm gonna give you some dates that it would be impossible to not fall in love on. Or, you know, if you have a best friend, that's fun too. You can do it with your best friend. Fall is my favorite season, so let's get into it. Okay, making each other spooky baskets. This could be so much fun. Get little baskets from like Walmart or the dollar store and customize them with things that you think the other person would like. And then you can see how well you did at the end. Paint pumpkins! Oh my god. Don't just pick the pumpkins, okay? And you don't always have to carve them. You can paint your pumpkins. It's actually weirdly relaxing. Pumpkin pancakes all day, every day. I could eat these forever. You can make pumpkin pancakes, maybe some pumpkin spice lattes, and you can just sit outside together. Breakfast dates are very underrated. Send this video to your person and let me know if you want more ideas. Also, add more in the comments. Things that have made me feel less anxious today. I was feeling like crap earlier today, I'm not gonna lie. And I wanted to share with you guys what made me feel better in case you're struggling. Here are a few things that calmed me down today. Realize that we have so much time to mess up in this life that you should just keep trying. Whatever you're trying to do, just keep trying. And if you fail, you have so much time to get better. Whatever you're anxious about right now, you can literally make it through worst case scenario. Literally anything you're anxious about, you can make it through the worst case scenario. You can push through that. Those are 2 things that I told myself today that honestly made me feel so much better and in a better mood. So I hope if you're having a bad day, that helps. I love you. I want to talk about something that happens when you're in college that not a lot of people like talk about or know about. So I've been seeing a lot of people getting stressed over the fact that there's like a little cold going around. Obviously that is stressful if you don't know if you have something else. But I realized that like no one knows this. When you're in college, there is literally a yearly cold that goes around. Everyone gets it. Everyone. Usually if you're in a dorm, you get it a lot more. But there's a cold. Everyone gets sick in September. It's a thing. Be careful, but I just think it's hilarious that no one realized that. I've literally gotten a cold the same time every year since freshman year, and now I'm a senior. 4 years in a row. Let's see if we can make it 5. This video is for any girls going through a terrible breakup. Because honestly, that hurts so bad. I just want to say that if your heart is hurting right now, that is completely normal. But you know you deserve so much better. You know you don't deserve to be treated with what you were putting up with. You did the best you could to make it work. It's not your job to do the other person's part. And now you're gonna have the chance to find yourself. And trust me, there's gonna be bad days. A lot of them. But pretty soon, one day you're gonna wake up and just feel okay about it. You're just gonna accept it and everything's gonna feel fine. Trust me on that. This is something that girls cannot stand. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna let you in on what we're really thinking. Ladies, let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong on this one. Girls absolutely hate being indifferent when you're just like, I don't care. Let me give you a good example. When we get invited somewhere, we want you to be like, I really want to see you come. I really want to see you be there. Will you go? We want to be cared for. But if you just invite us somewhere and you're like, yeah, like, come if you want. Ew, we don't like that. No, don't be indifferent. This is something I've been wanting to talk about for a while because it's something that I am personally struggling with. But burnout is terrible. And I feel like so many people our age, like,
deal with burnout, struggle with burnout, and we've never been taught how to really deal with it. I have this problem where I will feel like I did the most and feel like I need a break, and that feeling has been constant lately. And I know a lot of people go through this where they feel like they need a break, but then you try to take a break and you don't feel like taking a break because you're unproductive, and it's this constant cycle of not feeling better. I think the key to dealing with burnout is a real break. A break where you're not feeling guilty the whole time. A break where you're not putting pressure on yourself to get out of the break as soon as possible. And you really just take yourself away from your phone and be with yourself. I know it's hard to get off your phone because I have the same problem where I'm like, oh, I'll take a break, and then I go on my phone. And your mind is getting stimulated while you're on your phone. It's not really a break. You're sitting there comparing yourself to other people. You're sitting there watching content, and your mind is soaking all of this up. And it's not usually a break for people. And social media can also be a thing that makes you feel more negative than when you first got on it. So I don't recommend that as really a break. I think you need to take time to like be by yourself. For me, it's going on a walk, listening to a podcast. But honestly, just trying to be present and get away from whatever's stressing you out for a little bit, I think is the best way to really feel recharged and not just be unproductive for a little bit, beat yourself up, and then be forced to go back to work. That's honestly just how I feel about burnout and what I think I've been lacking in. Let me know what else you guys are struggling with, and I will do another episode.